Hi, welcome back to this course on working capital management. We have been talking about inventory in this section. So far, we have learned what are the inventory management tools to order the inventory, what should be the reorder level, what is the safety stock, and other things. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the tracking system of inventory, which is popularly called the ABC system. So this system helps us to understand and prioritize what inventory items we need to be monitoring and we need to be managing. So let us look at that, and then we will be covering it again in the other section. So the ABC system aggregates the item of value and places the tighter control on high cost prices. So you segregate basically your all the inventory item into three segments: A, B, and C. So A being the high, very expensive items or very critical to your operations. They may be cheap, but they may be very critical to your operations. So the A items are very expensive and very critical. So you have a laser focus on the inventory of these items, the reorder level of these items, and also the quality of these items. Then you have B, which are moderate in value and moderate in the capital, moderate in the criticalness. They are not really critical, but they are having a moderate value. So those are B items, which are again usually you have uh, control, some tighter control. So A usually should be about 20% of your total inventory in number, but around 70-80% of your total inventory in value. The rest of the things maybe around 20-30% of the 30% of the inventory items, but remaining maybe another 10-15% of your total value that will be classified as item in B. And then the last is the rest of the 50% of your inventory may be having the rest of 5-10% cost. That will be called cheap and plentiful. So you don't really have to pay too much attention on it, but you still have to have some minimum standards like bin card system and regular counting and other things. But the A items and B items are gonna be, A items can be managed on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. B items can be managed more frequently. C items you can consolidate maybe on a quarterly basis or on a 6 monthly basis. So this depending on how many items are there in the system and what are the objectives of the management to track these inventories. So usually for doing the inventory count by finances, again we follow the ABC system where we count the critical items maybe every 15 days, every month. The A and B items and the C items normally we count every quarter or every 6 months. So we don't count them every time. So that is how we normally also manage from the finance for the spot checking point of view. So you need to have that ABC system of your inventory, and then you need to manage the suppliers of those inventories. So keep them in the keep tight loop so that there are no surprises later on of the prices. You may need to monitor the prices, you may need to monitor the competitors, you may need to see whether the technology is getting updated for A and B items. C items maybe you don't need to really worry about. So this way you have a clearer focus. Instead of focusing on everything, you can focus on certain things. So that's how you manage the inventory, your inventory.